Riddles. We all know them. We've all heard them. They come in many forms and styles, from simple questions to complex wordplay. They can be found in books, on the internet, and even passed down through generations by word of mouth. They're puzzles hidden in words. Sometimes they rhyme, sometimes they don't. But they always make us think. And they're fun for everyone. Whether you're young or old, riddles have a way of bringing people together. They spark conversations and create moments of shared joy and laughter. Kids love trying to guess the answers. It's a great way for them to learn new words and concepts, and it helps develop their critical thinking skills. Grown-ups like to test their brains too. Riddles can be a fun challenge, a way to keep the mind sharp and engaged. They can be a great icebreaker at parties or a fun activity during family gatherings. Riddles are as old as time. They've been a part of human culture for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations used riddles as a form of entertainment and education. They've been told and retold for centuries. From the ancient Greeks to the Vikings, riddles have been a way to pass down knowledge and traditions. From ancient cultures to modern times, riddles never get old. They evolve and adapt, but their core remains the same: to challenge and entertain. Why are riddles so popular? It's simple. They engage our minds in a unique way. They make us think outside the box and see things from different perspectives. Riddles make us think in new ways. They encourage creativity and problem solving, skills that are valuable in everyday life. They challenge us to see things differently. A good riddle can make us laugh, groan, or even feel a sense of accomplishment when we finally figure it out. So get ready to tickle your brain. Whether you're a seasoned riddle solver or a curious beginner, there's always something new to discover in the world of riddles. Let's dive into the world of riddles. Together, we'll explore some classic brain teasers and maybe even create a few of our own. Are you ready? Let's get started. Riddles are like mini adventures for your mind. They are not just simple questions. They are puzzles that engage your brain in a unique way. When you hear a riddle, it's like embarking on a journey where the destination is unknown, but the path is filled with excitement and curiosity. They present a mystery to solve. Each riddle is a challenge that beckons you to unravel its secrets. It's like finding a hidden treasure where the clues are scattered in the words, waiting for you to piece them together. And everyone loves a good mystery. The thrill of the unknown, the joy of discovery, and the satisfaction of solving a puzzle are universal pleasures. It's no wonder that riddles have been a part of human culture for centuries. A riddle starts by painting a picture with words. It sets the scene, creating a vivid image in your mind. But unlike a straightforward story, a riddle leaves out key details, challenging you to fill in the gaps. But it doesn't tell the whole story. Instead, it gives you just enough information to spark your curiosity. The missing pieces are what make the riddle intriguing, as they invite you to think deeper and look closer. It leaves clues for you to follow. Your brain starts working. You begin to analyze the words, searching for hidden meanings and connections. It's a mental workout that sharpens your thinking skills. You think about the words. Each line of the riddle is a piece of the puzzle, and you must consider how they fit together. It's a process that requires patience and creativity. You try to imagine different possibilities. Your mind explores various scenarios, testing each one to see if it fits. This imaginative thinking is what makes solving riddles so enjoyable. You ask yourself, what could the answer be? This question drives you forward, pushing you to think outside the box. It's a moment of suspense, where anything seems possible. This is the fun part. The anticipation builds as you get closer to the solution. And when you finally figure it out, the sense of accomplishment is incredibly rewarding. Riddles make you think creatively. They encourage you to look at problems from different angles and come up with innovative solutions. This creative thinking is a valuable skill that can be applied in many areas of life. They help you see things from a new perspective. By challenging your usual way of thinking, riddles open your mind to new possibilities and ideas. They remind us that sometimes the answer is not where we expect it to be.
Some riddles have been around for ages. We call these classic riddles. They're like old friends we love to visit again and again. Here's one. What has an eye but cannot see? Did you guess it? The answer is a needle. Classic riddles often use simple objects, things we see every day, but they present them in a surprising way. These riddles teach us to look at the world with fresh eyes. They remind us that even ordinary things can be interesting.
Riddles are still popular today, but they've evolved over time. Modern riddles often use clever wordplay. Here's an example. What has to be broken before you can use it? The answer? An egg. Modern riddles play with language. They use puns, double meanings, and other tricks. This makes them even more challenging and fun to solve.
Why do riddles make us feel so good? Well, there's actually a scientific reason. When we solve a riddle, our brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine makes us feel happy and rewarded. That aha moment is our brain celebrating a victory. Riddles also tap into our natural curiosity. Humans are curious creatures. We love to learn and explore. Riddles give us a safe and fun way to do just that. Section 6. Tricking our brains. Expect the unexpected. Riddles often trick us with their wording. They make us think one way when the answer is something totally different. For example, what is full of holes but can still hold water? The answer is a sponge. We don't usually think of a sponge as holding water, but the riddle makes us see it in a new light. This element of surprise is what makes riddles so delightful.
Section 7. AI to the rescue. A new riddle master is born. Remember how we said riddles are puzzles hidden in words? Well, guess what? Computers love words too. They can analyze them, break them down, and even understand their meanings in ways that are sometimes surprising. This is where the magic of artificial intelligence, or AI, comes into play. AI is like a super smart friend who never gets tired of playing with words and solving puzzles. In fact, a special kind of computer program called AI, or artificial intelligence, is becoming quite good at creating riddles. These programs are designed to learn from vast amounts of text, picking up on patterns and nuances that even humans might miss. Imagine a robot that reads thousands of books, articles, and stories, all in a matter of seconds. That's the power of AI. AI can analyze huge amounts of text. It can sift through countless words, sentences, and paragraphs, understanding the context and meaning behind them. This ability allows AI to see connections between words that might not be immediately obvious to us. For example, it can understand that the word bark can mean the sound a dog makes or the outer layer of a tree, depending on the context. It learns how words relate to each other. By recognizing these relationships, AI can start to play with words in creative ways. It can generate puns, jokes, and, of course, riddles. The more it reads, the better it gets at understanding the subtleties of language. It's like having a never-ending library of knowledge at its fingertips. Then it uses this knowledge to come up with its own riddles. These riddles can be funny, challenging, or even mind-bending. AI can tailor its riddles to suit different audiences, making them easier for kids or more complex for adults. It's a versatile tool that can entertain and educate at the same time. It's like having a robot riddle book always coming up with new brain teasers. Imagine a world where you can ask a robot to tell you a riddle, and it comes up with something unique every time. This is the future of riddles, where AI and human creativity come together to create endless possibilities for fun and learning. So, the next time you hear a riddle, remember that it might just have been crafted by a clever AI, working tirelessly to keep your brain engaged and entertained. Section 8. From dull to dazzling, AI polishes our puzzles. Sometimes even the best riddle makers need a little help. That's where AI comes in handy again. It can take a simple riddle and make it even better. Imagine you have a riddle that's a little bit boring. AI can add in some wordplay. It can make the clues more clever. It can even adjust the riddle for different ages. It's like having a riddle editor right at your fingertips.
Section 9. The future of fun, AI, and the art of the riddle. So what does the future hold for riddles? With the help of AI, the possibilities are endless. We can expect even more creative, challenging, and hilarious riddles in the years to come. AI can help us rediscover the joy of riddles. It can introduce this ancient form of entertainment to new generations. Who knows what brain-bending puzzles we'll be solving in the future?